this video, you will learn the steps for properly installing the Oregon 520-120 grinder. Before using the grinder, be sure to read and understand the information provided in the owner's manual. Please note that proper personal protective equipment should always be worn during assembly and operation. Setting up the Oregon 520-120 grinder. The Oregon 520-120 grinder comes with the necessary tools for assembly. It can be set up in a bench or wall mount configuration. Please note that mounting hardware is not supplied. Another mounting alternative available separately for purchase is the Oregon 554532 tripod grinder stand, offering you flexibility and the ability to sharpen chain virtually anywhere. Installing and centering a grinding wheel. The grinder comes with 3 wheel sizes: 1/8 inch, 3/16, and 1/4. These vitrified wheels are 5 3/4 inches in diameter with a 7/8 arbor size. It is critical to select the wheel of the appropriate thickness for each chain. The correct wheel size for a particular Oregon saw chain can be found in several sources: the 520-120 Owner's Manual, the Oregon Maintenance and Safety Manual, the back of the Oregon chain packaging, or online at OregonProducts.com. Before installing a new or used grinding wheel, always perform a ring test to check for wheel integrity. Place a solid object through the center of the grinding wheel and tap lightly on the wheel with a metal tool. A safe grinding wheel will ring sharply, indicating the wheel is intact and ready for use. A dull thud indicates the wheel is cracked or otherwise damaged and should be discarded. Start by moving the arbor shield to access the wheel flange screw. Use the supplied 4mm hex wrench to loosen the retaining screw. Using the 5mm hex wrench, remove the flange and flange screw from the hub. Next, insert the appropriate wheel onto the hub and using moderate pressure, secure flange and flange screw to hold the wheel in place. Over-tightening the wheel can cause it to break. Finally, reposition the arbor shield and secure it in place with the retaining screw. With the power off, gently spin the grinding wheel and check for wheel wobble. Conduct a final check for proper assembly by starting the grinder while standing to the side. Look for vibration due to the wheel oscillation or other interference. Always keep bystanders at a safe distance from a grinder while in operation. The grind wheel is designed to rotate away from the operator. This safety feature reduces the likelihood of sharp pieces of shrapnel striking the operator should the wheel fracture or break during the grinding process. To get the best performance from your grinder, ensure the grinding wheel is centered over the vise. First, set the grinder head angle at 90 degrees. Next, clamp a straight edge vertically into the chain vise off to the side as to not interfere with the grinder head articulation. Finally, lower the grinder head down alongside the straight edge and look to see if the straight edge is lined up with the center of the flange screw. If the grinding wheel is not centered, loosen the 2 Allen head screws that secure the vise to the grinder base and slide the vise forward or backward until the grinding wheel screw is centered on the straight edge. Retighten the screws. Dressing a grinding wheel. Before sharpening chain, the grind wheel must be shaped to the proper profile. Using the dressing brick and a light sweeping action, shape the edges of the wheel. Use the orange-colored template to verify proper radius shape for the specific grinding wheel being used. With assembly complete, you are now ready to use the 520-120 grinder. For more information on this or other Oregon products and additional maintenance and safety information, visit OregonProducts.com.